Hey everybody, I am here with Alika Atay. He is running for the Waikapu, Wailuku, and Waihee seat of County Council for re-election. We're gonna walk story. Thanks for joining us today, Alika.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Could you just tell us a little bit about your background? What are your ties to Maui? What made you get involved in politics?
My background, I was born and raised in Hana. My father worked for Hawaiian Airlines in Hana, then got transferred to Kahului, which brought us out to central Maui. So then I attended St. Anthony Elementary until the 6th grade. Then was fortunate to be accepted to Kamehameha in Honolulu. Graduated at Kamehameha, then attended college at Hastings College. Returned to Maui and been involved in the community in a lot of nonprofit work, primarily working with the youth of Maui for some 30 plus years. Heavily involved in the athletic arena with coaching football at St. Anthony and then coaching paddling at Baldwin High School, as well as Kihei Canoe Club. So spent a lot of time in the community.
So you've been on the council one term, yeah?
This is my first term, finishing it up and deciding to run again for a second term.
So what are some things that you accomplished that you're proud of, or things that you learned that you would continue in the next term?
There's so many things that I learned. Currently right now I chair the Water Resources Committee, and I take that position very seriously. It's very connected to my values of aloha aina and love and protecting the land. So with that, we address our water resources and the importance of first off protecting our forest where we get our water and making sure our forest is healthy now and for the future. After that, it's the health of our streams and making sure that our collection and diversions of water helps our aina. And then a lot of people don't realize is the health of our groundwater, which is the aquifer. And that's where we get the majority of our potable, drinkable water. From there, the kuleana doesn't stop because then it goes into the pipes, into our water system. So that's what I've been currently assigned as my chair as a committee for the Water Resources Committee. However, there's been a lot of other areas of involvement and learning, and I'm excited to move things forward and address the safety and health for our people.
Yeah, so what are your priorities? If you had to say 3 priorities, what would they be for the county?
Well, priority-wise, for me, it's always going to be, one, the health and safety of our children, as well as the health and safety of our elders. And so that's always looking in our community. How are they safe? How are they being well taken care of? Secondly, from there, then you look in our community and what are our needs of our community, and some of it is the roads. Looking in the state of affairs of our roads and our parks. There's a lot. I get a lot of the kids that come to me and they tell me, "Uncle, can you help us fix our parks?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Oh, a lot of the equipment, the playground, not working, or the toilets not working." So I have concerns about what we have and what the county owns. We should be taking care of it. So these are some things that we do want to address. In particular, in my district, in Wailuku, I have concerns about, Waiale Road. Waiale Road, I don't know if people are aware of it, there's going to be about 1,200 homes located along Waiale Road. And all of those homes cannot ingress or egress onto the highway, Waihonopi'ilani Highway. None of those subdivisions allow them to enter the highway. So they all must enter and exit their subdivisions on Waiale Road.
Right.
We need to clean up Waiale Road so that all of these 1,000 plus homes have access to their homes. So that's a direct concern that I have that need to be addressed.
Yeah. So thinking about the budget that recently passed, is there anything in there that you would reprioritize the funding, maybe give more funding to, maybe take away funding to?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. The last budget I offered 80 budget items to be addressed, and a greater majority of them never even got heard, never even got considered. So I was very disappointed with that process. One of the processes was, for me, is to get the taxation off of the backs of the people. The people shouldn't be the ones to be carrying the full load. You know, we need to look at, are we properly taxing the right categories? One area of concern was the hotel real property tax rate. No one, the members of the council were able to not support that addressment. So I do want to have us relook and re-budgetize that taxation rate.
Just really quick, what are some of, I know you've been involved in agriculture, what's some exciting things that's going on in the community regarding agriculture?
Well, I think the reality of this is that we recently have 36,000 acres of available agricultural land or more, yeah. And the question is, what do we do with it? And so for me, I have great concern about addressing the issues of import. If we're importing 92% of the food we eat, can we start to look at growing 10% of it? You know, we definitely cannot supply all 100%, but can we grow and produce some of that food that we eat?
All right, we're out in the street, Alika. I mean, it's time to say goodbye, but I want to thank you so much for joining us today. Remember to vote in the primary August 11th, the general election November 6th.
Thank you. Aloha.